The thing about comparing rates at Progressive.com is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about comparing rates at Progressive.com. We probably don't even need the words comparing rates anymore to remind you that seasoning steaks at Progressive.com is an easy way to save on car insurance, or that swimming in trousers helps you find the lowest rate. And that's the thing about foraging for truffles. You've heard a lot of ads about standing tiptoe on a cinder block. Compare rates and sing softly to a wounded field mouse and save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
Hey, we get it. You don't want to be hearing a Progressive commercial right now, so let us tell you something you do want to hear. You are powerful. You're a warrior who bathes in your enemy's tears. Then you step out of that refreshing tear bath and into a bathrobe that somehow looks good on you. Yeah, you can pull off a robe. There. Don't you feel better? You'll also feel better when you save money for driving safely with Snapshot from Progressive. Savings you can use to buy more robes. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California, North Carolina, or from all agents.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Oh, little weed, you know.
It's the Weedsmen Potcast Nugget.
Zippity what?
Ready to drop the bass? Let's drop the bass.
Whoop-de-doo. What does it all mean?
All the random stuff that didn't fit in Friday's show you'll find here.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, man. You got a joint?
Got a little bit of reef rice along on your board?
What that mean?
Please, just give me my weed, all right?
Series of more.
I just don't know what he's staring at.
Are those Gorillaz?
Did you hear the new music from Gorillaz?
No, but
Oh man,
It does
sounds
say
really
Gorillaz.
good.
those are Gorillaz.
Yeah, all 4 songs are really good. I've listened to them.
Oh, I'm guessing.
They even got a new video out that I watched. It was pretty good. It was based in Detroit.
What?
Yeah, well, the animation was based in Detroit. They have like
Really?
a Michigan license plate on the car they pull up in.
Okay, we got to watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. It looks like one of the houses off of Adams Street over by
we have just changed
Woodward.
course here.
That's
CGI.
good looking animation
Yeah,
already.
it's pretty crazy. Turn it up a little. They got a damn good
Does
rap.
it balance off in the track, or is that us again?
It's on the track.
Okay.
I'm just playing, baby, this the land of the free, where you can get a Glock in the gram for the cheap, where you can live your dreams long as you don't look like me, be a puppet on a string hanging from a tree.
Car rolling down the street in the hood.
Yep.
Okay, there's more of the classic style animation. So they did the backgrounds like super CGI.
Yeah.
And then this is more the style of, what's the artist name that does Tank Girl? Do you remember?
No, not off the top of my head.
That too. I don't know if he's still involved in the animation
Yeah, I think
or
he
anything,
is.
but he's definitely the inventor of the design.
It's definitely Michigan weather, though.
Loudest doorbell.
It just starts raining
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Looks like a fixer-upper.
Welcoming.
A little too welcoming, I say. Would you kill them to vacuum?
You should spit up and take a look around.
Great idea, Russ.
Oh,
Always
that's
works
not
out
Dell.
in horror movies.
It did.
But Dell
He's
isn't
not.
British. That's what I'm saying.
He's the drummer.
Yeah.
Black guy's the drummer? Yeah.
Racist.
Facts.
No, it's not.
All right. How long is this Michael Jackson video?
I know, right? Someone turning into a zombie soon.
Oh, it's not that long. It's only like 6 minutes.
Well, they're 2 minutes into a 6-minute video and there's been no music yet.
Hey, guys.
Oh. What the fuck? He's gonna shit in that bathroom?
I would.
I'm so tired.
He's gonna take a nap in that bed? Have these people ever been to Detroit before? They just break into her house and...
Vad gör vi? Jag vill ingenting där är inne bara stå.
Press the button to begin.
Took a bath in that nasty ass water.
Yeah. This is cool.
All my life, me ever have my guns, so me have to move like me knife.
Why AutoTune?
I don't know.
What the?
Wealthy,
Cherry disappointment.
all my life,
Not interested in AutoTune.
Just like Rodney Price. All my life. All my life. One take Kobe. Some boy. Can't believe a grandma drew me. Know a few popcorn songs, and feel them know me. 4 mile me used to walk.
Is that Lil Wayne? That's Predator?
Sound like him.
That just sounds like a vocoder.
Anyway, in that the world, my dogs them round me. Me laugh and collect those trophies. They call me deserve everything when music give me. Boy, I'll rule in no life like frisbee.
Like the track otherwise.
Not bad.
All my life, me dream for who knows. Land, cars and bikes. All my life,
I'm in a steak-in bar, I got debts, I'm at the Bayside.
all my life,
Deciding about to my love, and I'm just a heartbreaker. I won't get a taken, cause I'm out when I'm staking. And the ring, I'm breaking.
Damon Albarn doesn't need it all.
A personal day.
No. He's got a very lackadaisical style, but a very good voice. He's one that actually underplays his voice a lot. And maybe because, well, if you listen to, I remember getting the first album from Blur. I'm trying to remember what it was called.
So is there an uncut version of this, or you see that guy's dong?
Right?
I know you want to see it, but no, I haven't seen one yet.
I want to see the uncut dong.
He'll be searching right after.
Yeah, typing in the words uncensored.
No.
He didn't.
I don't have to say search on. I'll end up seeing lots of cock.
I don't know that he started off at... The early Damon Albarn was kind of pitchy. Kind of like early Bernard Sumner.
When I'm staking, and the ring, I'm breaking. I'm making you a personal day.
Okay, it's kind of interesting. Looks like the house from Fight Club. There.
Breakfast.
Oh, yeah. I got a real appetite.
Just a peppermint tea for me.
Nah, it's just
Still playing?
yeah. I mean, it's just all animated stuff.
There's a big outro too, so that was like a 3-minute song. Hey, at least it was short. It may have had AutoTune. At least it was a short one.
It's still interesting to listen to, regardless of the AutoTune. I think it's just old. I think it's like a production tool now, and people use it.
Yeah, pretty much everyone uses it now. Unfortunately,
Just ain't my bag, man. It ain't my bag to know that you can't sing. I think that's the problem too. I've been behind the curtain. I know too much.
oh,
That's AutoTune for effect. I could not care less if somebody wants to use AutoTune to tweak a vocal to get it right, so they don't have to redo a take or something. I mean, whatever you want to do. Really couldn't care less if you wanted to use a vocoder style AutoTune either. I'm just not going to listen to it.
Yeah.
As an effect, has very limited. I'm trying to think of what's the famous song that has the or like Peter Frampton, the talk box, right? So everybody freaked out about that song and how cool that was, right? But it didn't start a movement of music where everybody's got a talk box and they're using it. I mean, it wasn't even Peter Frampton's thing necessarily. He just used it on the one song that I know of. I mean, did he use it on anything other than Show Me the Way?
Oh, yeah.
He did? Well, nothing that hit the radio then, so it still proves my point.
Wow, no, wait, no. You are mistaken.
What?
This was one of my bathroom songs when I was in radio. This is like 15 fucking minutes long.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I have this on vinyl, too.
Why?
I forgot about Do You Feel?
But didn't Wayne Campbell say in Wayne's World 2, if you lived in the suburbs, you were issued a copy? This song.
But still, it didn't inspire a whole movement of music for the next decade plus.
I know you had like
people are making whole albums full of AutoTune shit. Like Jay-Z already made the death of AutoTune. Fucking what's his name had a plug-in. What? Shit, was it T-Pain that was like the big auto?
T-Pain. In my memory, T-Pain is the guy.
He's the one that made it like infamous.
Yeah,
he had a stupid app for it too. I remember.
Right. I was working at Guitar Center. Must be like 5-6 years ago, and we got a plug-in in the box for it. It was T-Pain's AutoTune plug-in or some shit like that, and it's got him on it. I'm like, it's like a goddamn cereal box.
Oh man,
what the fuck is this? Wheaties?
The song was the jam.
Right.
I was working at Southfield, and the song was big.
So what year was this released?
This is like 2009, 2008. It's gotta be.
Okay, so almost a decade now.
Have you ever seen a deadbeat all alone at the
No, but do you know what the song that... No, this was the song that started it all right here. It was this motherfucking song. It's this song's fault. This is the song. This was the first hit that had AutoTune all over it.
Who dis?
Who dis?
Who dat?
I'm in love with this
new phone. Who dis?
Who dis?
Shit, you know. Got them big ass hips, god damn.
I don't.
You have heard this song. Get the fuck out of here. You have heard this song.
Don't fucking lie to me.
I have not listened to an immense amount of radio. There is,
if you're in the bar,
so much more radio than I actually musically listen to. Very, very little radio for the last 15 years. And it's usually when I pick up the weird Canadian stations that are like playing Swans in the middle of the night. Some Einstein Newbouten, whatever that band's name is.
Rammstein?
Not Rammstein.
Wait, then there was this one. Yeah.
You're bringing back bar memories.
I know, right?
Are we going through a track-by-track history of this?
Yeah,
or
track-by-track history of...
And then...
the AutoTune.
That inspired this jam.
Yeah, all over this. It's his goddamn fault.
It's very irritating in this.
Yeah, just as a musician, it's someone who knows how it's done. It's like, I was watching Empire the other day, and they just had some ludicrous recording session going on. I was just looking at, I wasn't watching Empire. Mandy was watching Empire.
Yeah.
And I was just like, isn't how any of this works. It's like three girls singing in front of a microphone. They all have one headphone on the ear, and it comes across as this beautifully produced studio track. Like, no, for starters, they'd all be in an individual booth. They'd all have headphones on. They wouldn't be dressed like that.
They cut the backing vocals, and the producer says, "Want to hear the finished product?"
Yeah,
nice.
It's playing. It's like boom, radio production instantly. Oh, must have turned on my radio production plug-in here.
Yeah. It's like,
instantly mixed. It's more like, fuck off for a couple days and I'll have a mix for you.
Yeah, it's just telling her, I know too much. I was like,
it's like
it wouldn't sound like this for 4 weeks.
It's the same thing with, the NCIS or whatever. I need DNA results in 45 minutes.
Yeah, well, good fucking luck. That's how that conversation goes in reality.
Right. Well, not only did I have time to sequence the DNA that you gave me 45 minutes ago, but I also had time to put together this nifty graphic that we're going to display on this big screen in front of us.
I put together a PowerPoint after I
as you can see,
after I sequenced DNA for less than an hour.
Each one of the proteins line up perfectly as they come together.
Truth be told, I have these PowerPoints preloaded and ready to go.
As if police and FBI don't understand things unless you give them a cold and flu medicine style animation where you can actually see. It's like scrubbing bubbles.
I don't have these preloaded and ready to go. How do you expect me to get this in 45 minutes? Corners have to be cut.
I think I'm really high off that joint, and I don't trust that bong. So
don't trust it.
It didn't taste so good the last time. You know how it gets evil?
Yeah, in the water. Did you change?
I did change the water.
Oh,
I think it's evil in the.
You are fake news.
Yeah, that stem's probably so clogged. And
I definitely
cleaned it out recently.
I definitely
did you?
don't need
I
to
did.
smoke anymore.
Okay.
Recently.
I
I didn't say today.
I'm gonna say all that stuff. You know me. I'm the bong bitch.
Whatever, bong snob.
Yeah.
Bong bitch.
Yeah. Just want to make it clean as possible so I can taste it, what I'm actually smoking, and not what I smoked 3 weeks ago.
From my experience, chicks aren't as much into lube as guys are, unless they have specifically like dryness issues or something.
Right.
Are you with me on that, or
I knew a few girls that were dry.
do you think guys like lube more than girls?
Probably. I'd say.
I mean,
chafing wise,
girls tend to produce their own.
Yeah. I mean, if you're turning them on,
Maybe they take offense at it, like, "Oh, I'm not wet enough for you."
I bet some do.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Girls get mad at soft dicks.
Yeah, they do.
They take
I
that
don't know
shit.
anything about that.
They take that shit very personally.
What am I, not hot enough for you?
Right. Yeah. Well, you don't like me? I'm like,
yeah, I don't turn you on?
First of all, it's 40 degrees out here.
What's up, sluts?
Second of all, you haven't even touched it yet.
Yeah, right.
Who is a whore?
Third of all, I haven't got a boner at the sight of boobs since I was 13 years old.
Right.
And if I did, I'd have a problem probably operating in daily life.
Yeah.
I have to get a factory job. Working out some personal shit there, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Hey, man.
All right.
To each his own, bro. That big ass drum of lube. This song.
All right. I need need a 30-gallon drum of lube. Case of Gatorade.
Yeah. And a lot of ice.
And a
And a tub of
30-pound
ice.
bag of pistachios.
Oh, there you go.
I was dating this chick one time. I was at her apartment in Detroit. And
No, classy.
this was like the middle of the night. It's about 3:30 in the morning. We were up still, probably a Saturday night. We were smoking, screwing, probably having a few drinks or whatever. And we both I'd run out of condoms, both really thirsty. So
God.
I go to, there's a gas station
Okay,
up the street.
sweet. This isn't like, so went to the kitchen and I got a grocery bag, right?
No, I had to go up to the gas station and go fetch some stuff, which is
I got handles I can tie it.
which is a big part of being with a woman. Let's face it, playing fetch. Hey, go get me this.
You don't say.
Go get me that.
I heard that happens.
So I was going to play fetch. Granted, these are things that I needed to. We were both going to participate. Condoms and the Gatorade that I procured. But yeah, I got out. It was just at the end of the block, so I hopped on my bike. I rode it up to the gas station real quick. Go in all out of breath. Grab 2 large Gatorade, set them down. Give me 5 condoms. Get back on my dirt bike. Ride back up the block to the apartment to continue the evening.
There you go.
Did you ring a bell as you biked away? Ring, ring. Later, guys. Whitey heading back to his apartment with Gatorades and rubbers.
Both the people working at the gas station were doing like a slow clap for me as I rode away.
Hey, guess who's having a better night than me? That guy.
Oh, there was definitely cigarettes involved in there too.
You need them after.
So there was no question as to what I was doing with my night. And probably little question as to the fact that I was actually in the middle.
Sex with this girl?
I was in the middle of doing what I was doing that night and took a break.
And she grabs me by the wiener.
I heard that Justice League trailer was out. Okay, we'll wait for you, Rob.
I did see something on that earlier today.
Is it this year?
I mean, yeah, I guess
It must be if they have a
if it's coming out now, my guess is at least like Memorial Day.
And they do seem to release them earlier and earlier.
November 17th. Smart. They're like, listen, there's going to be one king a month later. We'll go in November.
Yeah.
Right, we won't do this dance. We'll win November. They can have December. We're just talking about the release date, do November 17th. They know there's no winning in December. They know who's winning Christmas this year.
Oh, who's winning Christmas?
Star Wars, sir.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're winning. They pre-claimed every Christmas.
What's it called?
They're like, we got these 6 Christmases, so you guys work around that.
It's not The Last Jedi. What's it called? Something Jedi's in the title. Anyway, no, this is about the Justice League.
I thought it was called Luke Skywalker, Cool as Ice.
No, it's got something. I want to say it's The Last Jedi. Don't hold me to that. But this is Justice League. Trust me, it will have its day. It's only.
I think it was called Star Wars: Attack of the Midichlorians.
But here is
featuring spinning Yoda.
Here's your trailer, gentlemen.
Versus Jar Jar.
The Justice League. This trailer is 11 hours old.
It's kind of early to get a trailer. I haven't seen this shit yet.
November 17th.
Yeah.
Is it pretty complete? Or is it just kind of like, here's some stuff we've been working on?
I don't know as much as complete, but I mean, it shows a good part of the movie.
It's 2.5 minutes.
From far away.
I mean, it's not like a sneak preview thing. It's like a full-on trailer for it.
Right.
It's already here.
Dark movie. I've also got a bad angle on it.
Where are they?
Yeah, Batfleck.
Let's face it, if Gal Gadot's in a movie, I'm going to see it at this point.
The Aquaman.
Man, Jack White getting paid.
Organic and biomechatronic body parts.
Batman brought a shark repellent.
Cyborg.
You should probably move. Barry Allen.
I wasn't totally sold on that cyborg costume.
I'm not sold on any of this shit.
Like the way it moved and shit.
He's a Batman.
I think it looks like a giant
the age
turd.
of heroes would never come again.
It has to.
I think they look good. I think it. I mean, Aquaman just
another come together cover.
He just tridented a parademon, so I have to see what's up.
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody finally said it in the movie.
My turn.
Come together.
Yeah.
As a Beatles fan, I'm done with everyone covering this song.
That's a stupid choice for a song.
Yeah.
And I get it. I get it. Come together. Yeah.
Now apparently they're fighting aliens. That's what that looked like to me.
It's good to see
They're
you
parademons.
along with others again.
They're from
just like a bat.
I don't know, DC's version of the Negative Zone or wherever.
Oh,
Limbo or something like that. Aquaman riding on.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that movie doesn't have like a little disclaimer at the bottom that says, "Do not try this at home." Kids all over the nation are riding on top of cars now. Thanks to
Yeah, if
Aquaman.
I just take a knee, I can hang on the hood like that.
What do you think about this one? I was listening to Kevin Smith's podcast with Mark Bernard and Fat Man on Batman, and they were talking about the Logan movie, how much they loved it, which I totally agree. It has to be the most well-crafted superhero genre movie I've ever seen. And
it's called The Last Jedi, by the way.
They were saying that DC's got to be looking at this shit and going, what can we do? Because they already are considering themselves to be... That was the thing, like, Marvel's like, hey, we're fun, colorful superheroes that your kids will buy toys of and shit. And DC was like, no, we're dark and gritty. And Fox was like, no, we're dark and gritty, bitches.
Right.
Just because you put a filter and did a little too much CGI doesn't mean that it's automatically a dark and gritty movie. So they were saying that Logan, now Deadpool already kind of opened up a possibility and probably made it possible for Logan to be made.
Mm-hmm.
And Logan being made opens up a lot more possibilities because now you don't have the superhero that isn't really a superhero that not everybody's heard of in an R-rated movie. You have Wolverine in a movie, swearing and cutting people's faces off.
Finally being who he is.
Right. So the logical step is, of course, Where's our R-rated Batman? And that's what they were talking about. The possibility of having an R-rated Batman. Mark Bernardin proposed this. Michael Keaton in The Dark Knight Returns.
No.
No? Come on, man. Did you see
I would
Birdman?
take another shot at Batfleck, but yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to let Michael Keaton stay in the Marvel universe.
I want to live in the universe where that movie gets made, even if I have to find an alternate dimension. I want to see Michael Keaton reprise his role as a Dark Knight version that is true to the Frank Miller Dark Knight story, not just using the costume ideas and the themes of him fighting Superman and shit, like going the whole 9 yards.
We'll give it up for the soundtrack.
So
Danny
you would
Elfman?
like to see a continuation of is there any Batman that you'd like to see come back?
The Dark Knight with Christian Bale. That was one of my favorite series.
You would like to see Christian Bale reprise his role and do you want to see him do The Dark Knight Returns or maybe something different?
Well, I'd like to see him come back, kind of like, put in the same storyline and, just how he left and disappeared when they got the bomb out of the city in the last one. And, let's go 15 years and have him come back and be, dealing with Gotham.
At that point, you can kind of tell a Dark Knight Returns type story.
Right.
You can tell the story about the tortured man who gave up,
right?
Who was beaten down, and now he's back.
And even too, with in the third one, they
John
had
Wick style.
What's his name, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. They
Killed
laid
by
the groundwork for Robin. So I mean, they could even go with that or do a Red Hood.
Yeah. When are we going to see a Robin? God damn it! Oh, Nightwing film.
That would be worth seeing.
We are going to see it.
Who's going to be Nightwing though?
Dude who wrote the Batman Lego movie. Yeah, so who knows?
Yeah.
People love that movie.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I did not.
Yeah, it just looks like
a
pile of shit.
I'm not anti-Batman.
Well, I'm not at all.
By any stretch. I'm not anti-Lego by any stretch. It seems like the combination actually would be magic together.
You would think, yeah.
Especially after seeing the Lego movie, which I loved.
Yeah, that
was great. That was a fantastic movie. And this was, and I know, what am I expecting of a Lego Batman movie? I don't know. But I thought we were to the point where we could get a better constructed plot and not just gag.
Right.
And not the whole joke being it's Batman and he's microwaving chicken. No, but you don't get it. It's Batman and he's microwaving chicken. Everything. It's Batman, but he's in his underwear. It's Batman, but he's watching a movie. It's endless.
Right.
And then the pacing is just frantic on it. I mean, it's made for an 8-year-old on a sugar high.
Go with a smile.
Yeah, you can finally get it. No, he's dead. His relatives are whoring out his catalog now.
Oh, I bet.
Prince, I could not find this. 2.5 years, Stone Street's doing this. I could not find good quality versions of this. But now he's dead.
That's right. You're always finding some shitty, like, ripped from VHS.
Yeah.
The sound's all wobbly and...
Boom, doo, doo.
If you like this show, please tell a friend. Please follow us on Twitter and like and share us on Facebook by searching for Christopher Media. You can subscribe to all ChristopherMedia.net shows for free on ChristopherMedia.net. Please make sure to rate and comment on all your favorite Christopher Media shows. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
If you're struggling with a drug or alcohol addiction, now is the time to take action and get professional help. Call Recovery Centers of America at 1-800-941-2358. You are worthy of recovery from your addiction, and calling RCA will be the first step in getting the help you need. Recovery Centers of America answers the phone and admits patients 24/7, and because safety is a top priority, all patients and staff are routinely tested for COVID-19. Their expert team of physicians and medical professionals will treat you with compassion and dignity and provide an evidence-based treatment plan that's custom-tailored to your specific needs. Recovery Centers of America has detoxification and residential treatment centers across the East Coast and Midwest, and many of their treatment centers are in-network with insurance providers. So RCA's best-in-class inpatient and outpatient care, which is offered both in-person and via teletherapy, is affordable and accessible. Make this the year you conquer your addiction. Call 1-800-941-2358, 800-941-2358.
If you look around, you'll see the world can be pretty smart. Okay, very smart. At Capella University, we think education should be smart too. That's why we're reshaping online learning with our FlexPath format. You can set your own deadlines, take classes at your own pace, even leverage your previous experience to move faster. So when it comes to earning your bachelor's degree, you know what kind of choice to make. A smart one. Visit capella.edu to learn more. Capella University. Don't just learn, learn smarter.